Hello and welcome to the channel. President-elect and winner of the 2023 presidential election, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has said that the certificate of return presented to him by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) feels like a World Cup to him. Tinubu, who was speaking after meeting with His Royal Highness Rilwan Akiolu, Oba of Lagos, further stressed that he will not let Nigerians down after he assumes office. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Certificate of return like World Cup trophy to me, Tinubu. The President-elect Bola Tinubu has described the certificate of return presented to him by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) as a World Cup trophy. Tinubu spoke during his visit to the palace of HRH Rilwan Akiolu, Oba of Lagos, Lagos State. Last week, INEC announced Tinubu, candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), as the winner of the presidential election conducted on February 25th. Mahmoud Yakubu, INEC chairman, said Tinubu polled 8,794,726 votes. Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) had the second highest figure with 6,984,520 votes, while Peter Obi of the Labour Party (LP) was next with 6,101,533 votes. Speaking at the palace, Tinubu, who promised not to disappoint Nigerians, said, "To all the monarchy seated, may God provide you with strong health. God will not allow our country to perish. We will not be used as a tool to disgrace you. I will not let you down," he said. "The journey that we embarked upon, and we have returned home with a certificate. It is like our own World Cup, and I thank you all for the effort." On his part, the Oba of Lagos praised the president-elect as a special breed who is destined for leadership at the very top. Dignitaries present at the palace included Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos, Femi Pedro, former Deputy Governor of Lagos, Muiz Banire, former Commissioner for Environment, and Jumoke Okoya Thomas, APC Lagos women leader. Others were Saheed Elegushi, Oba of Ikate Elegushi Kingdom, and Omogbolahan Lawal, Oniru of Iruland. Meanwhile, a former Attorney General of the Federation (AGF) and Minister of Justice, Chief Michael Aundoakar San, has maintained that before a candidate can be declared winner in a presidential election, that candidate must score 25% of the votes cast in the election in two-thirds of the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Abuja. This is coming as a constitutional lawyer, Professor Mike Ozekome San, faulted the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for going ahead to declare Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC) as the president-elect, having not scored the required 25% in the FCT. Aondo Akar, who stated this while appearing as a guest on Arise News Channel program, maintained that this requirement had been the law and has not changed since the pronouncement of the Supreme Court in 2008. There have been mixed reactions by lawyers on the issue since Wednesday, when Tinubu was declared the winner of the February 25th presidential election by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Tinubu secured 8,794,726 votes to defeat Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who polled 6,984,520 votes, while Mr. Obi of the Labour Party scored 6,101,533 votes. While Tinubu and Atiku won 12 states each, Obi won 11 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). While Kwankwanso defeated the three only in Kano State. Of the three leading presidential candidates, only Obi won the FCT, which is believed to be a very strong constitutional requirement to become the president of Nigeria. Obi scored 281,987 votes of 62% of the total votes cast in the FCT, while Tinubu scored 90,902 or 20%. On his part, Atiku scored 73,743 votes or 16% of the total votes, while the 1999 Constitution states that a presidential candidate must secure the highest number of votes cast at the election. It further added that the candidate must also secure not less than 25% of the votes cast in at least two-thirds of all the states of the Federation and the FCT. Though Tinubu scored the highest number of votes cast at the election and also polled at least 25% of the valid votes in at least 24 states in line with the Constitution, the former Lagos State governor did not secure 25% in the FCT. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Specifically, Section 134 2 states, a candidate for an election to the office of president shall be deemed to have been duly elected where there have been more than two candidates for the election. A. He has the highest number of votes cast at the election, and B. He has not less than 1/4 of the votes cast at the election in each of at least two-thirds of all the states in the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. But while noting that the matter is already in court and as such, it will not dwell deeply on it, the former AGF recalled that the Supreme Court had in 2008, in a suit involving the current president, Muhammadu Buhari, and the then president, Alhaji Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, resolved the issue of the 25% in two-thirds of the states of the Federation and the FCT. It is a very difficult situation, but the matter has been interpreted before. Around 2008, in a matter involving the current president, he said, adding that the pronouncement then was that the "and" is used conjunctively. That was the interpretation then. Maybe the Supreme Court may have another look since it was a long time ago, but as of now, that is the interpretation. The interpretation was that the states and the Federal Capital Territory shall be construed conjunctively. In other words, you must get 25% in two-thirds and 25% in the FCT if you go by the interpretation of the Supreme Court in 2008. But I know the Supreme Court has a right to depart from its previous decisions if the justices of the case demand so. I don't know if confronted with a similar situation, they will follow their own decision or depart from it, he added. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.